What up, y'all? Y'all see the visuals? Y'all see the visuals? You know what I'm saying? The lavish visuals? You know what I'm saying? Y'all see what's going on here? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm outside the Field Museum right now because they about to close. So I get denied, y'all, man. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't plan this out. I didn't plan it out. I didn't know the museums was closing this early. I thought I was gonna hit the planetarium, hit the aquarium, hit the Field Museum. I thought I was gonna have time. My plan was to hang out at the museums until it was showtime tonight at the House of Blues. And then, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, come on, man. So since I got time to kill, I paid $20 for parking. Might as well. And I tried to go in the aquarium. They close in an hour. I roll up. And I'm thinking like, yo, they'll give me a discount or something for, because they're about to close or whatever. Now, that was the plan, Sabrina. The plan was I was just going to hop, skip around and just kill the time. I wasn't thinking like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Anyway, so I roll up to the lady at the counter. And she just like, it'd be $40 for 1 hour. Had the black lady attitude for no reason. $40 for 1 hour. Had her lips tight. I just turned around. I was like, man, fuck all that. Just left, cussed in front of the kids and everything. Man, fuck all that. Anyway, y'all, let's do some questions, y'all. Let's do some questions. I don't even know how to do the questions, man. The questions is on, I think. Tap the question button. I'm going to see what y'all asking me. I don't really want to do the call y'all on live because that's too much like talking on the phone. And we all know I don't like talking on the phone. But look at the visuals. Look at the visuals. If y'all would have told me as a kid going to this place on a field trip at elementary school that I would be outside of this building talking to y'all on my phone live, like 380 people live. If y'all would have told me that, I would have never believed you. I'm 6'2", you know what I'm saying? 6'2". Ask me the questions in the joint. Let's begin. I feel like I never go live. What is black woman attitude? Okay, black woman attitude is a black woman that works in customer service that always has an attitude. No matter what energy you bring to the counter, she gives you that black woman attitude at the job. That's black woman attitude. Like the average black woman on the street, they be fine. You know what I'm saying? Once a black woman gets a job at customer service, it becomes the black woman attitude. That's what the hell it is. All right, next question. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming you're back in the Chi, right? That is correct. I am in Chicago until Thursday. And then I got shows in Syracuse this weekend. I'm at the House of Blues tonight performing. And I'm doing comedians you should know in Chicago tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? All right. When is your next event in Southern California? Tonybaker and Friends, October 28th. Flappers in Burbank, California. You know what I'm saying? Boom. All right, I like these questions, man. What's a black man's attitude? A black man's attitude, they don't really have a set thing when it comes to attitude in workplaces. Like I've seen black men be super nice, super rude, super cool. I've experienced too many different variations on the black man attitude, so I can't really call it. But more times than not, especially growing up in the black city like Chicago, I've experienced the black woman attitude on the customer service tip. Okay, here we go. So white ladies don't have it. Not as much as black ladies. And I know, I can tell by how y'all asking me this, you're getting in your little feelings a little bit. But no, there's a difference between the white customer service lady and the black customer service lady. There is a goddamn difference. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm all about the blacks, uplifting black women. But let me tell you something. My mom has went off on more black women in customer service positions than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So there it is, man. But but don't get it twisted. There's some trash white ladies out there with the attitude on the customer service tip. Don't get it twisted. Matter of fact, the white lady at the planetarium, man, she didn't give me no offers, no benefits. She just gave me the straight skillet on, we about to close. No smile, no I'm sorry, no remorse. Just hit me with the cold, you ain't getting in here because we about to close attitude. Okay, more questions. Come on in here, man. I'm answering questions, y'all. You know what I'm saying? What kind of woman do you look for? I look for Sabrina Sith. That's the kind of woman I look for. I look for my current woman, and I found her. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you about Sabrina, man. Sabrina's funny. She's caring, compassionate. She's a good time. She enjoys music and movies like I do. You know what I'm saying? She's funny. She's imaginative. You know what I'm saying? So, and she just cares. You know what I'm saying? She's not a hater. You know, and so that's the kind of woman I look for. I look for my woman. You know what I'm saying? Are you still in a relationship? Yes, with Sabrina Sith, as a matter of fact. The one I was just talking about in the previous question. So yes, I'm still in a relationship, still cold, chilling in that young relationship. You know what I'm saying? First relationship I've been in a while. You know what I'm saying? I know people looking at me like I'm crazy over here talking to my phone like this, posing up, arm movements. What do you plan on doing with your comedy? Making y'all laugh? Making y'all laugh worldwide. That's my plan. That's my goddamn plan. Dana going hard. Who is Dana? And you just posted me. That don't mean she saw the post though. All right. What the hell are you coming? Oh, when the hell are you coming to the Bay Area? I don't have anything on the books yet. Closest I'm getting to the Bay Area is on the books. It's Sacramento, California, Valentine's Day weekend at Laughs Unlimited. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Next question. Skippity paps. I'll see y'all, man. Next question. When are you coming to Detroit? I don't have anything on the books in Detroit, but hopefully in 2020 I'll be pulling up in Detroit. Now it's gonna rain. I can't get into the museums, and now it's gonna rain. Now I can't even be outside absorbing the lavishness. Man, just hating out here, man. This is supposed to be my city. This is supposed to be my city. You're hating on me today. God damn it. All right, here we go. You're in Chicago until Thursday. How do you get your blue check? I don't know how I got the blue check because I sent you can request a verification. I sent that in a few times. They ignored it, and then all of a sudden I had the blue check. So I don't know if that did it or if it was something else at play. So I couldn't even tell you. But once I find out how to get it for real, I'm telling everybody. All right, let me get to the nitty gritty. It's not the Bay Area. It's close. I know Sacramento is not the Bay Area. I said the closest I'm getting to the Bay Area is Sacramento. Sick of the nitpickiness out here. What's my favorite animal? My favorite animal is a tiger. You know what I'm saying? My favorite animal is a tiger. You know what I mean? All right. Let's see. Okay, here we go. What is a place you've always wanted to go? I like this question right here. I always wanted to go to Africa. Like I want to go to several different countries in Africa to really, just feel where we all began as people. Like I want to go there and just touch the earth, touch the soil, 10 toes down. You know what I'm saying? In the soil of Africa, you know what I'm saying? That's where I want to go. I want to check it out. I want a peep game, you know what I'm saying? I want to touch the people, look the people in their eyes. I want to hold them, embrace them, smell them, you know what I'm saying? Because, we always get this view of Africa like, oh, it's shitty over there, AIDS, and starvation. Like, nah, man, I want to see the real Africa, man. People out there thriving, happy, families, working, scrambling, you know what I'm saying? I want to see that. All right. What else we got? What's a Spanish man's attitude? A Spanish man attitude, usually a Spanish dude on the customer service tip, he'd be like straightforward, what can I do for you, man? And like, sometimes it's like that energy, or, if they don't really talk that much, they give you the energy in the work that they doing. They doing that good work. They be quiet, but they be working it. And then they give you the product, the napkin, whatever you need. And you can just feel the pride in work. Even though they didn't really talk that much, you can just feel that. But yeah. All right, what else we got? I'm in front of the Field Museum, y'all. Oh, Louisville, Kentucky. That was my favorite show on that tour. All right, here we go. Do you find yourself? Do I find myself funny? Sometimes, not all the time. Not all the time. Not all the time. Like, I'll text Sabrina sometimes and I'll be like, you know what? I feel funny today. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that all the time, though. Sometimes I feel like I'll be forcing the funny. But, like, you know, some days you're in, some days you're not. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay. All right. Somebody asked me, how do I deal with social anxiety? I just kind of fade into my phone, take my ass home. I don't really get social anxiety too much because I have to interact with the people so much and so regularly that it's really not that big of an issue. But I have no problem shutting my ass up, chilling and withdrawing a little bit. Here's a good question. What animal besides cats and dogs are you fascinated by? I'm fascinated by so many different animals. It's crazy because of I'm fascinated by alligators, crocodiles, owls, eagles. Like the vision that birds have is incredible. Bats, the way they navigate, they use sonar naturally to find what they're looking for, and they accurate as hell. Animals are dope, man. All humans have, we got intelligence, that's it. But as far as natural stuff, the stuff animals can do is crazy. All right. Acting in any movies. Yeah, I still plan on acting in some movies. I think I might be shooting something here real soon. So yeah, definitely still acting. Hopefully they don't cut my part out like they did in Whiplash. But you know, it's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hurt. I'm not bitter. You know what I'm talking about? But we out here, man. So yes, acting in movies for sure. Hopefully TV shows as well. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. Batman or Spider-Man? I'm going Batman. Even though I really love Spider-Man. Oh wait, what the hell did I just do? Sorry, y'all. I hate it when I be trying to fix the screen. I don't want y'all looking at my face while I fix it. All right, here we go. What's my favorite dish to eat? My favorite dish to eat is an assortment of dishes. Tacos, homemade tacos, pancakes, waffles, and I'm going to just go with those. Right there. You know what I'm saying? Produce your own movie. Easier said than done, my friend. Easier said than done, my friend. Let me ask y'all a question. Were y'all offended that I said black lady attitude? Did that offend y'all? You know what I'm saying? Because I know how it is, man. You know, y'all under fire. You feel like, you know, the pressure's on. But I just want to make sure y'all good on me saying black lady attitude. Because that's what the hell I meant. And now, I don't mean black women. There's a difference between me saying black women attitude, the black lady. Because when you when you experience somebody that got an attitude in a work environment, you just be like, that black lady over there, man, gave me all kind of attitude. It's never the black woman. It's like, that black lady over here at the counter, man, gave me attitude. Didn't even put my sauce in the bag. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure y'all good. Because as y'all can tell by my social media, you know, I ride with black women, man. A lot of people, let me tell you something about this too, man. A lot of people don't be riding for women of color, man. A lot of people don't ride for women of color. And I'm not just talking about if they look good or, you know, you put, oh, she fine or they fine. But do y'all be really rocking for like women of color when they trying to start their own business, when they trying to thrive in career, when they dropping like jewels on social issues? Are y'all sharing that? Are y'all putting that out into the universe and the world? Or y'all just doing it on some beauty? She fine, she got a big ass, she look good. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all extend beyond that? Like when they trying to attain some real goals or spreading like a real good message or do y'all put that out there for women of color? And don't be in here and say, yeah, I do all the time, and I go to your page and never see no reposts. Cause I feel like there's a shortage of it. Even women that be saying like, I love women, I got women's back. Then you go to their page, ain't nothing posted. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put that out there. Don't just be all talk, yo. All right. Do you like turtles? Yes, I do. I like turtles, man. Hey, check this out. Turtles are faster than y'all realize. Turtles, you know, they get the slow stigma, but turtles are faster than we realize, man. Tortoises are slow. Now that tortoise, oh, they slow as hell. That's probably why they live so long. Cause they be like, yeah, dog. But man, turtles though, they quicker than you think. That's why they ninjas, man. That's why they teenage ninjas, because turtles is quick. All right, This question right here: when will you work with Pixar or Disney? How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know when I'm gonna work for Disney and Pixar? How would I have the answer to that question? Me. How would I have that answer? How would I be like, yo, next month, Disney, Pixar, they're gonna hit up me because I said so? How am I answer that question? That's a question for Disney and Pixar, not me. I don't know when they pull it up. I wish I knew. I wish I knew the answer to this question. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing for you, man. When you gonna work with... Like I could just roll up. All right, Disney, Pixar, gather round. I'm in the next 5 movies y'all doing. Peace. Call me with the call sheet, bitches. Like, nah. That's just not how it works out here. I wish it did, but it don't. So to answer your question, how am I supposed to know? I wish I can bust up and Pixar like, bam, man, The Incredibles 2 was tight. I'm in the 3rd one, bitches. Mark me down, man. Hit me with that call sheet. I'm out. I wish. All right, let's see what else we got. Favorite shoes. My favorite shoes right now are Jordan 1s. Jordan 1 Retros. Those are my favorite shoes right now. I want to collect as many Jordan 1 Retros, the mid joints, as I can. I'm trying to accumulate all the colors. Not all the colors, but like, you know. So right now, Jordan 1s are my favorites right now. And I've never really had like a strong favorite before, but it was something just clicked with the Jordan 1s lately as I got older. And I was like, man, I'm really feeling the Jordan 1s. Because I always avoided, look at them coming out of the Field Museum, having a good ass time. They made it in time, and they reaping the benefits of the dope exhibits. Meanwhile, I'm out here in the rain. Son of a bitch. Anyway, that's my favorite shoe, y'all. All right, what else we got up in here, man? Okay, here we go with the hard-hitting questions. How competitive was the U.S. comedy competition when you won? I assume you're talking about the San Francisco comedy competition. Very competitive. It came down to the wire. It was stressful. I had to go out there like 3 different times. And it was like mass shows. The pressure was on. It was close. So yeah, that one was super competitive, and I barely won that joint. But yeah, man. Okay. All right. Okay. Ask me the questions on the questions thing, peeps, so I can better see it. Avengers or X-Men? I'm going with the Avengers. No. I'm going with the X-Men. Avengers or X-Men? I'm going with the X-Men. Historically, the X-Men are my favorite comic book team, favorite comic book of all time. I love the mutants. I love the diversity of the X-Men, the underlying theme of the X-Men and mutants, and you know what I'm saying, the hate they get, and you know, they still doing good despite of it all. I like the X-Men the best. Movie-wise, Avengers is killing X-Men overall. In moviedom, in Marvel movies, the Avengers is murdering X-Men because the X-Men they keep fumbling the goddamn ball. Shout out to Logan and X2, but man, they be fumbling. That Dark Phoenix movie. Dark Phoenix? Come on, man. They fumbled the ball twice on the Dark Phoenix. They fumbled in X-Men Last Stand, then they did it again. They fumbled twice. How you do that? You supposed to learn from your mistakes, and they God damn. Who's doing this? That's why we make mistakes. You look at the game film and you be like, we gotta make improvements. Don't do that again. And they fumbled the ball twice. X-Men, man, get it together. How you're supposed to look and be like, yo, we fucked up. So let's make it better the second time around. You high five. Then they did worse than the... Damn. Anyway, that's my answer. All right, what else we got? I'm sorry I'll be staring at y'all. I'll be trying to look at the questions. I know it's awkward. That's why I like having my face on live, to be honest with you. Do I like blues music? I like some of it, man. Like some of that Howlin' Wolf sound, that Howlin' Wolf song. Smokestack Lightning. I like that shit. So yeah, I like some of it. Sometimes I like that harmonica in there and the guitar. You know what I'm saying? That old school sound. I like all of that. But yeah, so blues is cool. But I gotta be honest with you, I don't be buying it like that and stuff like that. But I respect it for sure. All right, what else we got? Sorry, I'm staring at y'all, man. How do you feel about Armenians? Let me tell you something about Armenians that... Here's what I don't like about how people view Armenians. Everybody always assumes that every Armenian person is mean or rude. And I hate that. I hate when we generalize an entire group of people. You know what I mean? Like yeah, you might have met a bunch like that, but that's not everybody. So I hate talking about an entire group of people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I'll be silly and say black lady attitude, but you know that's just a specific group within the group. But like people be dead serious, like oh Armenians, man, they trash. My take on Armenians that I've met, that I've come across, yeah, some of them are rude, not friendly. And some are cool. It just depends. So, you know, I mean, they just regular people, I guess. You know what I mean? All right. We doing the questions, y'all. We doing the questions. Am I single? Nope, I'm not single. My woman is in this. She probably in this live still. Her name is Sabrina Sif. We've been together going on 2 years now. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I'm in a relationship. Boom, 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 boom. All right, what else we got up in here? What else we got up in here, man? Dang it. Sorry, y'all. Stop lying. What we lying about? Ask me the questions in the... Who's your favorite superhero? My favorite superhero is Storm. I really like Storm. Aurora Monroe, man. Like, she's dope. So I'll probably go with her, Wolverine, Batman. Those probably my top three right there. You know what I'm saying? Where are you from? You have a country accent kind of. You know what's crazy? I'm actually from here. I'm from Chicago. But I don't know where I got this accent from. And to me, like, the black people don't have a distinctive accent in Chicago. Like, we'll say some of the same slang terms, But like I can't hear a black person just talking to be like, oh, they from the Chi, just on accent. You know what I'm saying? Like I noticed that. Like white people have a Midwestern accent that you can kind of make out. Minnesota, yeah. It has kind of a Canadian sound, but like I feel like black folks on a Chicago accent, I can't make it out. Like if you look at everybody from Chicago, ain't no similar theme in accent. You know, you look at the Brat, you look at Kanye West, you look at Common, you look at Lupe Fiasco, you look at Chance the Rapper. There's no distinctive accent with them. But like somebody from New York or Baltimore or New Orleans or like the South, whether it be Mississippi, Atlanta, all that, you can kind of be like, oh, that's Boston right there. That's New York. That's Baltimore over there. So I don't know why I talk like the way I talk, man. I apologize if it's too country for some. Somebody asks, who would I rather be locked in the room with, Freddy Krueger or Candyman? I'm going to go with Candyman, because Candyman just going to kill you. He ain't going to play no games. He going to hit you with that hook and be done. Freddy Krueger, he going to be playing games. He going to be messing with your mind. He going to turn you into a roach, let you get stuck in the little sticky stuff and pull your limbs off. Then he going to step on you because he a giant now. Like Freddy going to turn. I will never forget when Freddy Krueger turn that girl into a roach. I was like, who's doing this, dog? Who's doing this? Why you turning her into a roach? Bruh, dog, fam. Freddy, man. Stop. Just kill her, man. You ain't got you turning her into a roach. That's everybody's worst nightmare. You at the gym, you turn into a roach, and then you get stuck in the sticky stuff? Hell no, man. So definitely, I'd rather get stuck in a room with Candyman. He gonna be standing in there with his trench coat on, posed up. Tony, be my victim. Hook me up, and I'm done. I'm done. But you miss me with all the slow turn into a roach, I will pass. All right, what else we got up in here? Yo, I'm outside in the rain for y'all, man. Do I listen to Spanish music? I do on occasion, man. I like Mark Anthony, man. Si tú no te fueras, no de mamá. Si tú no te fueras. Yeah, but I like Spanish music, man. I dig it. I've been looking for this Spanish song since 1996. I think it's Selena, but this girl I used to work with, her name was Stephanie. She made me this mixtape. She made me a mixtape, and there was a song on there. I was like, this song, but I forgot to ask her who it was. And I've been looking for this song since 96. And I think it's Selena, but I don't know, man. Shit. That song was just, I can hear it now. Man. It's definitely got it has a Tejano vibe. Tejano music. You know, it's like, you know, I guess that's the Texas Spanish vibe. You know what I'm saying? It had that type of vibe. So that's why I thought it was Selena, you know, because I knew it wasn't, you know. Damn. Still thinking about that song. In the rain. No, not that. That's not how they spell it. It's spelled like this. Yeah. Yep, that's the sound it had. I've been looking for that song for so long. All right. Si tú no te fueras, no de mamá. Si tú no te fueras. Mark Anthony can sing, man. All right. What do I think about Russians? I feel like I haven't come into contact with a lot of Russians in real life. You know what I mean? Like, I know in movies, they always paint Russians as the villains. They be like serious, tattoos on their hands. You know what I'm saying? They just be the stars on their hands and elbows and, serious business, and no smiling, no laughing, vodka, and sex trafficking, like the Russian outlook from an American standpoint in film is horrible. Like, where the regular Russians at? They're just having a good time, being silly. Where they at? But in real life, I feel like I haven't had the pleasure of being in their presence too much. And I know the Russian language it sounds rough, and their lettering is crazy. All right, what else? I'm sorry I'm staring at y'all, man. I'm looking at these questions. How do you feel about Trump's possible impeachment? Let me tell you something about his impeachment. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Trump is not going to get impeached. He's going to get reelected. That's what I think. Every time we get all excited and like, yeah, we getting rid of Trump. We got his ass now. He's bulletproof. He ain't going nowhere. By the time they get through with all this impeachment shit, he going to serve a second term. He ain't going nowhere, man. I'm sick of getting excited for no reason. Yeah, he out of there now. He out of there now, y'all. Gather around. He gone. He ain't going nowhere. I'm sick of it. Sick of getting hyped for no reason. So I'm like, yeah, I believe it when I say. I believe it when he showed up to my crib at game night. I mean, man, fuck all y'all, man. Y'all got me out of office. That's when I finally believe that he got impeached. He got to show up to my game night with no Secret Service or nothing. Just bust up in the crib. Man, let's get Taboo going, man. Fuck this country, man. Sick of y'all. That's when I finally believe it. All right, what else we got? I've been to Canada. Whoever asked why I haven't been to Canada, yeah, I've been like twice. Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor? Eddie Murphy on the movie front for sure. Eddie Murphy movies for sure. As a stand-up comedian, I'm more of a Richard Pryor type of comedian in terms of I just be talking about whatever. But Raw and Delirious, incredible specials. That's a tough one. But I got to lean with Eddie just because I watch his movies more. But as far as like, if you asking from a stand-up point of view, I'm definitely more like a Richard in terms of how I approach stand-up comedy. Cause shit, look at how prolific Richard Pryor was on that stage. But but Raw and Delirious. But that Richard Pryor special where he had the gold shoes on, that shit was funny. Cause that Richard Pryor special where he had the gold shoes. Let me tell you how influential Richard Pryor was as a stand-up comedian. If you watch the Richard Pryor special where he had those gold shoes on, if you know the name of the special I'm talking about, put the name in here. The special where he had the gold shoes on, you can see every Def Jam comic born out of that. Not every Def Jam comic, but you can see the majority of Def Comedy Jam and that energy and how they were doing their jokes. You see that in that Richard Pryor special, and you can see dead on how many comedians was influenced by Richard Pryor. Straight up, just watch that special and you can tell. No, not Live on the Sunset Strip. He had on the red on the Sunset Strip one. This one he had on some gold shoes. Favorite game and system. Favorite game, that's a tough one because I really like Call of Duty, Soul Calibur, my favorite system for the longest used to be Xbox, but I'm definitely an Xbox head to this day. I still really like Xbox, but I've been playing PlayStation lately. But I'm a fan of Richard Pryor live in concert. You can see the Def Jam influence right there. I've always been an Xbox head over PlayStation, but I play PlayStation now. But my favorite game, this is a tough one, but I gotta go. My favorite game of all time has to be Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto gives you everything you can ever want in a game, period. It can give you... Grand Theft Auto is so many games in one that it's hard to argue against it on any level. The only thing it doesn't give you is sports, but fuck sports. Grand Theft Auto, man. Grand Theft Auto. You want to go around just dumping on people? You can do that. You want to just drive around through the city? You can do that. You want to have a race? You can do this. So you got a racing game, a shooting game, a fighting game, solving or carrying out missions game. You got all of that. And then you can just free roam and just cause havoc. You can, man, so dope. Grand Theft, man. Grand Theft San Andreas. That was my shit, man. Grand Theft Auto is amazing. So I'm probably have to go with that. All right. Let's see, y'all. I appreciate y'all staying in here, man. Y'all hanging out. Latino superhero. You know what Latino superhero really sticks out for me? Reading comics and growing up was Sunspot. He was part of the New Mutants. He was like the first one that I can remember. I think he was like where was he from? I don't know if it was South America or might have been the Dominican Republic, because he was dark too. Y'all remember Sunspot? Do I follow the NBA? Yes, I do. The Bulls are we 1-3 in the preseason. But you know, I'll be watching. I'm a Bulls fan, Chicago Bulls all day. I was randomly thinking, because I'm in Chicago, so I was driving around, and I was randomly thinking about Derrick Rose. And let me tell you something, man. When Derrick Rose first hit the NBA, I was so hyped because this dude was explosive. He was dope. He was from the city. He was a number 1 draft pick from this city, and they drafted him to the Bulls. I was mad excited about that. And he was good. He was killing it, man. And I was like, yo, I was loving every minute of it. We was contenders in the East because of him. We was contenders, man. And then he got hurt. I was like, God damn, man. But that moment in time, the Derrick Rose Bulls, we had Lou Alday, Noah, man. Oh, he got MVP, man. I was loving every minute of that, man. But then the goddamn injuries. The goddamn injuries. I hate injuries, man. Imagine if no player ever got injured ever. Imagine if no player ever got injured ever. They just stay intact the whole time. Could you imagine what that opens up, man? The Bulls would have had a championship with Derrick Rose. Fight me. Pull up and fight me. We would have got a championship. All right. Here we go. Yes, I rock with Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur is one of my favorite fighting games of all time. What I like about Soul Calibur is that the weapon was important in Soul Calibur. You know, a lot of fighting games, you know, characters primarily using their fists and their feet. Soul Calibur, everybody had a weapon in that game. That was their specialty. And that was like the main focus of the fights. And so I really like Soul Calibur. It's one of my favorite fighting games of all time. I was really good with Mitsurugi and Zongfua. Zongfua was my favorite character. She was a girl. She had a thin sword. But when I tell y'all, I was beating everybody's ass in Soul Calibur in the college dorms. Everybody was running up to get done up. We was playing Soul Calibur heavy in these streets, but Zongfua was my girl, and Mitsurugi, he was my guy, man. All right. Yo, these questions are fun, man. Y'all having a good time in here, man? I'm having a good time. Oh, man. All right. Boom. Do you pay attention to newer comedians, social media comedians? I do. I'm always scrolling on social media. So I see I see the comedian. I'm always scrolling. So I'm watching the comedians I know and that I follow, and the social comedians that I know and I follow. I don't see a lot of new people in terms of people I don't follow, because if the people I follow don't repost, I might not see it, and I don't really go on the explore page a lot. So, but yeah, I'll be watching, man. I'll be out here. I'll be watching. So yeah, I'll be paying attention. All right, what else we got? Sorry, I'll be staring at y'all, man. Last time I went to a Bulls game, Derrick Rose was still on the Bulls, and they played the Lakers. I went to a Lakers game in LA, and they played the Bulls. We lost that night, but I was there. So that was the last Bulls game that I went to. So it was probably like 2010, 11, somewhere in there. All right, what else we got? Ooh, with the hard-hitting questions. Better movie sequel, Terminator 2 or Aliens? Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, you a real piece of work for this question. You're going to ask about arguably some of the best action movies of all time. Some of the best action movies of all time, hands down. It's Terminator 2, man. I remember seeing that at the movie theater. My head exploded. I was like, and at the time, that was the most expensive movie ever made. My head exploded. My headless body was just sitting in the movie theater chair, just shaking. Had no head on it. My body was just like, get his body. My head exploded. And I didn't get a chance. I didn't get the opportunity to see Aliens in the movie theaters when it came out in '86 because I was a bitch. I was a soft bitch when Aliens came out, and I was scared to watch it. But when I watched it, I was still kind of scared. But But anyway, I'm going with Aliens. Aliens by a hair. Aliens by a hair, because here's the kicker. Here's the kicker on why Aliens wins. It was because, don't get me wrong, I was scared of the T-1000, but I was truly terrified by those aliens. And so you mixing the dope ass action with the terror element of the aliens, and John Connor got on my nerves in Terminator 2. His little squeaky coming in the adolescence voice. Like the kid in Aliens didn't talk at all. Like, she finally talked, but it was like barely. She was quiet most of the movie, so the edge goes to that. And let me feel this. Feel this. Some of the most iconic female characters in cinema have been brought to you by James Cameron. Sarah Connor and Ripley. Sigourney Weaver as Ripley and Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor are arguably two of the dopest female characters in action movies, period. Probably some of the dopest action movie characters, period. Male or female. And they were both brought to you by James Cameron. That's dope. That is dope, man. Because I love Ripley and Sarah Connor, man. Because Sarah Connor's, both of their transitions was crazy. Because Ripley was coming off of the first Alien. She was like, man, what the hell happened? She was the only one to survive, her and the cat. And then she was terrified. She loses her daughter because she was in hypersleep for so long. Then she goes back into the trenches reluctantly and just goes through it again. And then she has to be a hero. She's like forced to do some heroic shit, even though she's terrified, but she has to. And then Sarah Connor's transition from this little happy, bubbly young woman living in LA with a roommate, living her life, minding her business. All of a sudden, she's being hunted down by this robot from the future that's trying to kill her and is killing people to get to her. Can you imagine how that would just shake your shit up? Your day to day is shot. If you Sarah Connor, you were minding your business. You was just going to the club on Saturday. That was your biggest plan. And now all of a sudden you find out you're gonna give birth to somebody that's gonna save the human race. Now you got to deal with that. And then to see her transition in Terminator 2 in the Sarah Connor she became in that one, well, she was like, man, fuck all this, man. You know what I'm saying? That transition was dope and believable. And those two women right there, man, legendary. All right, I'm gonna do one more question and get my ass out of here. What would my rapper name be? My rapper name would be Cilantro. You know what I'm saying? Young Cilantro. That's my rapper name. Fight me, square up, buy my mixtape. My rapper name would be Cilantro, man. Well, so we got Cilantro on the track, man. Cilantro is dope. And when y'all be talking about, yo, top 5, dead or alive, you gotta go Notorious B.I.G., Jay-Z, Nas, Cilantro, Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Cilantro just fits right in. Cilantro already fits in. I ain't got to drop a bar. I'm already in top 5. Cilantro, y'all better not steal my name either. I don't want to see no SoundCloud mixtape with talking about Cilantro. Nah, man, that's me. Cilantro. Before I even pull up on the verse, y'all like, man, this Cilantro verse is crazy. Cilantro. Don't take my idea, y'all. Anyway, y'all, thanks for rocking with me in here. Shout out to Sabrina for holding it down in the room. And I'm about to get out of this rain. I want y'all to see my visuals, man. I want y'all to see how attractive it is where I'm at, though. You know what I'm saying? That's the aquarium right there where the lady tried to charge me $40 for an hour. Gave me that attitude delivery. You know what I'm saying? The audacity to charge me $40 with a straight face for 1 hour of stroll around. You know what I'm saying? But this is the vibe. This is the vibe, y'all. I'm in Chicago, y'all, for those that don't know. And look at this. Let me tell y'all something about this cat right here, though. This dude right here, you can't tell me this dude ain't black. I'll fight you right now if you try to sit here and say this dude is not black. Look at that nose. Look at them lips. Them my lips. Those is my lips, dog. Look at this dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He the Olmec people in the states of Veracruz and Tabasco, Mexico. We was in Mexico too, dog. We was out there living lavishly in the Mexican landscape. Look at them lips. Telling you what's happening, man. We was out here, man. Don't believe all the history books, man, because they be deleting and editing and changing shit up and just focusing on the Spanish and European, and everybody of color was either wiped out or enslaved. Nah, man. Nah. It's time to dig into the real history of stuff out here, man. And we all connected more than y'all realize. But look at that, man. Mexico. In Mexico, we out here with the wide noses and the thick lips, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of you ladies looking at him right now, some of y'all would make out with this dude right now, man. Look at them lips. I'm going to pass on making out with him, but some of you ladies are looking at his lips like right now, like, it look like he can get some head. Because that's all he is a head. You know what I'm saying? I know what y'all be doing. Women is pervs. Yeah, but this field museum right here, man. This shit is live. I be wondering how long it be taking. I be wondering, like, how long that take to build? How long that take? But if you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, I'm in the rain right now. Pina coladas. What you know about that song? If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, this building is I don't think y'all know how attractive this building is. This place right here, this is the Field Museum. It's free on Wednesday, so I'm gonna come back tomorrow and get my revenge. But I'm gonna meet up with my cousin tomorrow, my cousin Tisha, and I'm gonna have lunch with her, and then I'm gonna come up in here, man. It's free. I'm pulling up, man. My cousin hit me up talking about, yeah, you want to have lunch tomorrow? Like, you bringing that baby? Because she just had a baby. So she's like, you want to have lunch tomorrow? You got to bring that baby. It's the Field Museum, holding it down right here. The Field Museum. You follow me? Oh, you watching my live right now?
I sent you videos that I could have got you in, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I could have got you in.
You got to connect on the aquarium?
Yeah, I got to connect everywhere.
Hell yeah, dog. What's your IG?
Legacy 2 Raw.
Legacy what?
Legacy 2 Raw. I think it is on.
Put it in this live that we watching right now, and then I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna hit you up. Yeah, man. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Cause I was mad because I came too late. The planetarium was already about to close. Then they tried to charge me $40 at the aquarium for the last hour. And then I know the Field Museum free tomorrow.
Scorpio King, my bad.
You say what?
It's Scorpio, King Scorpio.
Oh, King Scorpio.
Yeah.
Is there any underscores or numbers in there?
Just King Scorpio.
King Scorpio.
Yeah.
Let me write it down. King Scorpio. And then screenshot it. That way I got it for my records. King Scorpio. All right. Is it really free tomorrow? On Wednesday? No? That's what it said on the internet.
That's at the Museum of Science and Industry.
Oh, the Museum of Science?
Industry, yeah.
You sure it ain't this one?
No.
Oh, yeah.
This one ain't no.
No disrespect, but the Museum of Science and Industry is my shit. It's dope as heck. Man, get off me, man. But yeah. All right then, dog.
All right, man. Nice seeing you.
You too, bro. You a Scorpio for real?
Yeah.
Oh, ladies. He a Scorpio. You know what that means. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all.
All right, man. I'm outside now.
All right. Still walking in the rain, y'all. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? They was tripping. $40? $40 for an hour. If y'all not familiar with Chicago either, I know y'all familiar with the Chicago Bears, so I'm all up in their landscape. So right over there is Soldier Field. You can see a little Bears tent right there. So what they did out here, you got Soldier Field right here, the Field Museum, the planetarium, and the aquarium. So they made this whole thing like a museum field, experience. So you can park right here and walk in between everything. So the Bears play right there. You can walk over here to the Field Museum. Now the Museum of Science and Industry is like further south. And that's my favorite museum in Chicago. I didn't want to disrespect the Field Museum since I was talking to my man Scorpio right there. But had to keep it real for the one time. So that's what it is. So yeah, y'all. That's Museum Campus. You know what it is. You know what it is. If y'all never been to Chicago, man, y'all should really make it a point to come. Don't be just getting caught up in everything you hear on the news about the murder rate and all that. Don't get it confused. Nah, it's $40. It's $40 admission. She didn't say no donation. She said it's $40 for 1 hour. And she did her lips like this. I was like, well, shit. That shut me all the way down. But anyway, y'all, I'm telling y'all, if you've never been to Chicago, it's a city you have to come to, man. The food, the things to do, the visuals, all worth it. Everybody should pay it a visit. You know what I'm saying? For once in your life, just come through, you know what I'm saying, get in on this. The Taste of Chicago, I used to hate that shit when I was a kid. I used to hate the Taste of Chicago because there was so many people out here. It'd be like 1 million people out here, literally, and you just out here trying to get some food. The tickets for the food was mad pricey. I remember somebody took us to the Taste of Chicago. I think it was like me and my friend Robert and his dad took us, and he just had us out there all goddamn day. He had us out there all day. It was hot. We barely ate anything. And I was just like, this is the worst place I've ever been to in my life. And I was a kid, it was a crowd, because I don't really like crowds. I was done. And you know, when you a kid, you ain't got no say. You just helpless. Kids be helpless out here, man. Like if adults don't want to do something, you just gotta take it. And as a kid, and you know me, I'm still like this to this day. I don't like busting up the grooves. So I was just like, we was like, how long are we gonna be here? I ain't even say that. I might have asked Robert that, but I didn't ask his dad that. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, please. It was hot. It was midsummer. I will never forget that as long as I live. That's why whenever I hear Taste of Chicago, I immediately go back to that day, and it was trash. I did have one slice of pizza that day, and it was fantastic. But other than that, but you can't survive a whole day on one slice? You kidding me? Anyway, look at this. Look at this, y'all. That's Soldier Field. That's a little Soldier Field. That's a little visual you see every time the Bears play at Soldier Field. You see this little visual, the little Roman aesthetic. Boom, pow. Soldier Field. Boom. That's where the Bears magic happens, y'all. Anyway, I'm about to get back in this car. My toes is wet. So, holla at y'all. I'm going to still be posting stories because, you know, I'm in my hood. You know what I'm saying?